I know y'all saw Lil Baby on Plaqueboy Max's stream. And all I have to say is, y'all are late. What y'all are failing to realize is, this is how producers and engineers get treated on a consistent basis. That's not new behavior in the industry. I feel for Max because obviously I've been in that position before, dealing with artists. However, you gotta charge that jump to the game, my boy. That jump is hilarious because we all go through it. What happened in that video speaks more to consumer culture than anything. It's not just the music business. This happens in just about every industry. The consumer goes in expecting to be treated like they are a king or queen. They feel as though they're owed something because they are doing business with you. It happens at Walmart. You go into Walmart, oh, I want to talk to the manager. These are regular people. That's how people act when they're buying something. And here's my thing, right? Lil Baby was obviously joking. And it seems to me that he was trying to drop some gems on Max, with him being super young. He seems to be one of those people that doesn't come to the studio to play around. We can all agree that making music is indeed a fun thing to do. But people like that you have to treat like a client. Don't sit there and try to vibe with them or try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm having a good time with you. No, you're not. You're providing them a service. Artists like Lil Baby aren't there to be your friend or have fun with you. This is a business. Bro, you're a producer. He don't want to be your friend. He wants beats. Yeah, you're on stream. Yeah, you're hyping it up. You're supposed to be entertaining. You're supposed to keep the hype going. This isn't to say you can't be yourself or have fun, but there is a degree of professionalism that has to take place when you're in those types of environments with people like Lil Baby. As the producer, dude, you're going to be the butt of the joke in most cases, unless you value yourself as someone who doesn't deserve to be the butt of the joke. True confidence is silent. When you're truly confident, you are quiet. You don't move, you don't speak, you don't say anything. You don't have to hype yourself up. We got cold in here, so I had to put my Pro Tools Poppy hoodie on. Yeah, man, you see the merch. I had to plug myself real quick. And there's obviously a discrepancy between the world of music and the world of streaming. The world of music is very cutthroat. It's not performative at all. We're not friends. When you are in that studio, you guys are co-workers. You are not friends. Y'all are friends after the money gets made. Well, you can't take everything personally, right? Sometimes there's nothing you can do to keep the artist in the headspace to continue creating. There's nothing you can do about that person leaving early because they're not in the mood to create at the moment. Which is why I can understand someone not wanting to create on stream. Lil Baby obviously comes from an era in which the music industry was very private. You had to sign NDAs to get into studio sessions at one point. You can't leak songs, you can't show people your process. That is a big thing in the music business for a lot of people. There is indeed a discrepancy between the culture of recorded music and the culture of streaming. So with all that being said, I'm pretty sure that every music producer and engineer, as well as every streamer, can feel where Max is coming from when encountering a situation like that. I feel like he handled it very well. I feel like he handled it professionally in the end. No, you can't please every client, dog. It is what it is. And in the case of Lil Baby coming from that generation, being a little bit older than Max is, you can't really fault him for how he prefers to create. For him, he probably doesn't like being on camera. He doesn't like people watching him while he's recording, or having what would feel like to somebody like that as a room full of people while he's in the studio. So I really hope that Max doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. Just be mindful of who your client is. So yeah, man, if you want more content like this, reaction videos, like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to be consistent about putting out a bunch of content, and make sure you guys let me know if you want these Pro Tools Poppy hoodies. Peace.
Why you like Shaq so much?